two guests joining us today, and I'm super excited about that. But let's start at the very beginning. So over the years, the IT landscape of a company has evolved in a way that actually hinders a move to an integrated, scalable data architecture. And the main culprits here are fragmented technologies, of course, legacy systems that don't play well with others, and data that is isolated within applications, right? So how do large transformation projects succeed? Here with us to talk about that is the Chief Commercial Officer of T-Systems, François Fletiaux. Hi, François.
Hi, Tim.
How are you doing?
I'm trying to fix this Rubik's Cube, and I can tell you,
good luck.
Not simple.
And also joining us from Microsoft is the Senior Director, Customer Success Unit, Wolfgang Hoeffer. Hey, Wolfgang, how are you doing?
Hey, hello. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the invitation. It's really an honor for me to be part of this great event.
That's great.
Hey, Wolfgang.
So, François, do you want to take over?
Yes, let me take over. So, listen, let me kick off this discussion, and I'm very happy to do this with you, Wolfgang. Very important partnership with Microsoft. So, let me start maybe, and then I'll hand over to you, Wolfgang. Okay? So, listen, the demand on businesses to continually innovate and reinvent themselves has never been higher. The COVID crisis has only accelerated this. Most of the industries have been hit super hard. They've lost massive revenue and therefore need to restructure their cost base and massively accelerate digitization. For this to be possible, clients will need to rethink their existing infrastructure and begin to question how to modernize and transform their existing business systems into a more flexible, responsible, and scalable platform for efficiency and growth. And we, T-Systems, like most of the industry, believe the cloud is the way forward for digital transformation. Let me give you some data points. 66%, or 2/3 of organizations, see improvements to their effectiveness through cloud adoption. 500 million new corporate apps will be launched by 2023. 90% of business innovation will be related to public cloud services by 2022, 90%. And 35% of new apps produced by means of low code or no code will be cloud native. So the cloud is an imperative. And Wolfgang, in order to support our clients to leverage the cloud and transform their workloads to the cloud, it is of utmost importance to have partnerships with the largest hyperscalers. And our largest partnership to date is with Microsoft. And I'm happy to discuss this with you, Wolfgang. As you might know, we've expanded our partnership with Microsoft last year with a gigantic partnership agreement, code name internally, Sneakers. Here they are. Sneakers that all of our Deutsche Telekom employees wear, and we're hoping most of the Microsoft employees also wear. I'm sure you have them on today, Wolfgang. Here's another one that might be more suitable for some of you guys. So, in this agreement, we combine Microsoft's cloud and AI capabilities with our network and our ability to move workloads into the public cloud and enable full leverage of the cloud. We'll support mainframe, SAP, and many other mission-critical apps migration to Azure. So coming back to, I think, the first positioning of Tim, what's the way forward? It's obvious that the only way forward is transforming IT and moving to the cloud. Let me talk about 4 main drivers. The first one, we'll come back to this, is business agility. The ability to pivot and react to market changes fast. The second one is innovation. How can you drive new value from technology, data analytics, artificial intelligence, data-driven decisions? The third one, operational efficiency. Retire technical debt, improve product and service delivery, as well as stability. And the fourth one, cost savings, of course. So with that, I think I've sort of planted the scene. Wolfgang, what are your first views on this?
Definitely, François. And let me start by saying the partnership between Deutsche Telekom and Microsoft is really a great opportunity to enable even more customers to be successfully migrating into the cloud and transform their businesses. Why is it? Initially viewed as a tool for cutting IT costs only, I would say, cloud technology is now a really strategic driver and enabler for for business performance of our customers. And for me, it's really critical that company boards have a solid understanding of what cloud makes possible and how their organizations can use it to build new competitive advantages. And you mentioned it already. It's about mitigating business risks.
Of course.
For me, it strengthens their financial foundation. And this is my highlight. It's really my highlight. Drive business innovation. Yeah, coming from this, cost cutting, cost saving initiatives. Now, really looking forward to have this business innovation drivers enable new business processes going in that direction. And this, I would say, is really the enablement of the new opportunities. And based on these experiences we made already in the past with several customers, for us, digital transformation projects are pushed through the business side rather than the poor IT side of the house. And we cluster the kind of digital transformation into 4 pillars, I would say. First, engage customers, the customers of our clients. Second, empower the employees of our customers, because we need the employees to go in that direction to enable these new business processes. So we need them with us. I will come back to this point later again. Third, optimize operations. We discussed migration of legacy systems. We discussed mainframe. We discussed databases, app modernization. So it's really all about optimize operations. And the fourth pillar, and this is again my favorite, transform products. What I mean by that is really transform the businesses, the products of our clients. Yeah, what does this mean? How does the product portfolio, the business portfolio of our clients looks in the future? And we can make a difference. We can enable them to transform in that direction. So it's really important for us to choose the right approach to achieve these desired business outcomes, and we need the right strategy for it. And lastly, let me switch a little bit the direction into the area of data. Customers have realized the importance of using their data in the best possible way. And our transformational journey shows 3 waves for data, really connected. Leverage the cloud to connect, automate, visualize end-to-end views of our businesses. The second wave for us is predictive. Move from reactive to predictive with big data, machine learning, IoT scenarios. The first intelligence is coming into it. Yeah, really get benefits out of it. And the third wave, and this is then it's in the football, it's really then Champions League, is cognitive. Yeah, amplify with algorithm decision making and automation execution. It's really using the data to maximize your business outcomes. So you see a lot of motivation and inspiration also from my side to start this journey together with you and our clients.
Big ambition for our clients, Wolfgang.
That's great. Maybe we can talk specifically about how to make your cloud and all the applications running on it future-proof. Maybe you have a few words about that, François.
Yeah, okay. So listen, again, every business, regardless of sector, faces rapidly changing requirements from customers, as you mentioned, Wolfgang, and from markets, and by the way, from the wider environment, like what's happening with the Corona crisis, or even more important changes to come. There's a real need to become more flexible and agile. Often we need to quickly build new business models to cater to customer demands, fast and intelligently connected services. And as you said, legacy systems just cannot keep up with this pace and scale of demand. Let me give you 3 examples, quick ones. Think about a company that is growing at fast pace and needs to open operational entities in new countries with real-time operational IT, digital systems, and the ability to implement quick services that are specific to those new countries. Example 2, think about a company that needs to adapt its pricing strategy every week, if not every day, to cater for consumer changes and fast competition. Not only the telco industry, by the way. Example 3, which is one very known from us in T-Systems, think about the automotive industry and its autonomous driving journey. Massive loads of data need to be stored, analyzed, and worked upon, as you mentioned, to move to the Champions League in terms of data analytics and predictive actions. All of this requires the power of cloud. The T-Systems Cloud Migration Framework that we've talked about today is here to help. It enables you to move, our clients, to move towards Microsoft environments and set a basis for application modernization. Platforms such as Azure serve as the best basis for future-proof application modernization, as well as holistic DevOps approaches. And customers can leverage hundreds, if not thousands, of intelligent native services to adapt a true cloud-native approach and serve end customers in a flexible manner. Additionally, we at T-Systems will pick you up wherever you are on your journey. Application modernization is a major part of the cloud transformation story. Think about this, some other data points. Since 2010, corporations and governments have wasted 720 billion euros on failed legacy systems. 89% of businesses are stuck into maintaining legacy systems, and 90% see legacy technology as the barrier to digital leverage. So application modernization is key to the cloud journey. It minimizes your transition risks, readies the application landscape for cloud, as well as maximizes the return on investment of your legacy investments. The question is how to modernize. And Andreas Greis mentioned some of it in the previous session. If you look at our future IT transformation suite, we call it FIT. It's a unique suite of tools and processes for effective application modernization and locked-in data, moving mainframe applications, Java monolith applications, to containerized microservices in the cloud, whether you want to rehost, replatform, or refactor. Our solutions cut down monolith applications into microservices, as I said, which can be moved into a modern environment without turning applications off in the beginning and creating business downtime. Wolfgang, what's your view on this?
I totally agree with you, and you made some points. I'm totally with you, and also some examples on my mind. For me, it's really all about speed, agility, and drive innovation, right? Given the fact that we talked already about data and app innovation, now more than ever, businesses rely on data to grow and expand. And let's think about the pressure data engineers and developers have to turn insights into key decisions for their companies. Or think about app developers. For them, it's really important that they build these new apps in an agile and cost-effective way, compared to the past where we had, development projects with more than 2, 3, 4, 5 years, yeah, as a black box project. Think about that, yeah. We are in a total new world. And before I come back to this kind of cloud transformation frameworks and how we can push and migrate customers very successfully, let me let me switch a little bit from this transformation of technology into a discussion of culture transformation. Yeah, we talked about customer success. For me, it comes also this topic of how we enable the employees of our clients to work in this agile way and to encourage them for a constant learning, I would say. Yeah, how can we help them? And it's worth to mention also Microsoft has undergone a culture transformation, right? The last 3, 4, 5 years. And we learned a lot, yeah, not only on the technology side, but also on this culture transformation side. And we build a framework for us. We also leverage with our clients at the moment. And let me just highlight a few of these culture aspects, important ones for myself, would be a total complete new and additional session, but let me just highlight a few. First, honor your past and define the future, your future. It's really important to accept that our clients, the employees of our clients, made a fantastic job now, but now it's a new future. Yeah, so let it go and let's move forward. Second, lead from the top. Yeah, it's really important that everyone in the company goes with this journey. The third one, very important for me, it's really empower your employees. Yeah, it's all about learning culture. It's about growth mindset. Think about they had their babies in the past. Yeah, they built something on their own on an on-prem environment, and now we are telling them, hey, let it go. We have something new, something better for you. Yeah, so we need to empower the employees, learn what does cloud environments mean, how we can empower them to build on that. It's really, really important for me. The fourth topic is make symbolic changes, big and small. It's not that we now go back in a room for 3 years, close the door and come up with something totally new. It's really about agility, Scrum processes, go step by step, go fast, adapt, changes who are coming. And finally, communicate what you're doing, and let's use the technology to accelerate this change.
Yeah, Wolfgang,
does it make sense?
Yeah. And I was thinking, I mean, the culture and the skill set change is massive. And we in T-Systems are fully embarked on this culture change journey. It's a challenge, but it's also very exciting for all of us, for all of the people participating in this industry. So a lot of exciting stuff.
Yeah, and François, you said it earlier, the main question is how to modernize. And I would like to talk about that, because how do you actually succeed in migration, in cloud migration? Because according to Deloitte, I hope I pronounced it correctly, close enough, I guess, 47% of IT executives, like almost half of them, recognize that the cloud is more complex than expected. So how can they actually approach and succeed the cloud transformation? Do you have maybe any examples for us?
Yeah, so good data points from Deloitte.
Deloitte, wow.
Deloitte. So let me just point out 3 things. The first point is, I think we need to focus on business needs and decide about technology in a second step. But the first big thing is business needs. Before the transformation starts, we recommend to our clients that they should have clarity on the roadmap to the cloud. Do they have a strategy, a transformation plan? This strategy is based upon specific business needs. This is and should always be the basis for the next steps into the journey into the cloud. In order to ensure a successful transformation, we always start with the landscape assessment within our cloud migration framework and the future IT transformation suite. You heard about these new offerings earlier today, and this is all to ensure a successful result that is on time, on budget, and of high standard with hybrid and multi-cloud benefits. The second point is to use a structured approach. to not only migrate, but also transform. The full value of cloud can only be captured if the application layer is transformed and ultimately made cloud native. But many enterprises are hesitating to modernize mission-critical applications as businesses quite literally run on them. There are concerns around costs, risk management, data security, how to modernize hugely complex, monolithic, and inflexible systems are common. So how do you mitigate enormous business risks associated with modernizing legacy systems? And how can you find a trusted, secure partner or set of partners to manage the risk on your behalf? Our T-Systems Cloud Migration Framework and FIT address the 6 Rs: rehost, replatform, and refactor on the one hand, retire, retain, or repurchase on the other hand. They follow a proven and structured process for complete architecture modernization, addressing the individual needs of our clients through a unique portfolio of proprietary IPs focused on different architecture layers, data, integration, interfaces, web connectivity, mainframe hosting as an example, that will bring your systems into the modern age. This reduces the risk of migrating and transforming mission-critical IT, while at the same time providing quick wins on the path to cloud, and we need them. And every migration with T-Systems will be modular and can be adapted to specific requirements. The third point is that the T-Systems Cloud Migration Framework and the Migration Cloud and the Microsoft, Cloud Adoption Framework are intimately linked and worked upon so that they are specific to the Azure migration plans. We have encapsulated our learnings from multiple legacy modernization initiatives into tools so that our customers have a shorter learning curve and we can deliver higher efficiencies. Let me give you an example of a client that we have worked on together with you guys, Wolfgang. And this client is called Zulic Pharma. So for those who don't know Zulic Pharma is one of the largest healthcare services group in Asia. It has a turnover of $13 billion and is one of the largest healthcare services groups in Asia. 13,000 people operating in 13 markets, serving over 350,000 medical facilities, over 1,000 clients, and including the top 20 pharmaceutical companies in the world. So big company. So let me talk to you about the challenge, a bit about the solution, and some of the benefits to illustrate what we're talking about. So the challenge: build a transformation journey to become a leader in using technology to power the businesses and the services of their clients. Investing in forward-looking technologies that will improve healthcare challenges in Asia. New infrastructure that should support growing solutions. And with the business landscape of their clients evolving quickly and disruptive competitors on the horizon, it was incumbent on Zulic Pharma to move super fast. So what was this about? An upgrade and migration of SAP systems to SAP Suite on HANA on Azure. Search and transform the existing SAP apps to run on new database. We're talking about 1 million SAPs. We're talking about 40 terabytes of SAP HANA storage. High availability disaster recovery set up across different Microsoft Azure availability zones. Close collaboration between you guys, Microsoft, Suzy, SAP, and us. And this sort of developed into the first and largest SAP HANA installation in Southeast Asia to run on a Microsoft Azure platform. So what benefits did they get out of this and that they're leveraging today? Of course, higher innovation capabilities, Scalability and maximum availability thanks to SUSE high availability clustering on Azure. Future-proof setup to deliver new and better services to clients. Faster access to data that enables data analytics capabilities. A platform to develop and run apps drawing on this big data. And of course, smooth and risk-free transformation within 9 months. So that was one example, Wolfgang, just to illustrate what we're trying to talk about here.
Wolfgang, do you want to add something to that?
Thank you. Very good example, and really a great example what we built together and achieved so far. And as François already mentioned, Microsoft has developed this so-called cloud adoption framework to enable successful customer transformations. Let me explain a little bit what this Microsoft Cloud Adoption Framework is all about. It really comprises several steps. And you already mentioned a few. Let me go a little bit deeper. For me, it's really important to define the strategy. Yeah? Discuss the business outcomes, the business justification, prioritize the projects, yeah? Have a clear understanding from the top what we want to achieve, going that journey, going that direction. The second for me is really the plan of the journey, the plan of the cloud transformation. Yeah? The initial organizational alignment. Yeah? I talked about the skill readiness already. To have the cloud foundation, yeah, including topics like network readiness. Yeah, really be able and have the right steps in place to go this journey very successful. Then the next step is really about to be ready for it. Have an Azure setup guide, have a first landing zone, have best practices in place, really participate from the clients, the businesses you just mentioned. And then the real migration comes into play. Yeah, really adapt and change. Migrate legacy applications, use best practices, have a rollout plan in place, innovate based on the new functionality we have. In addition to the steps I just explained, for me it's really important to have methodology in place to govern and manage this new cloud landscape. Because we learned from the past, like let's use SharePoint farms. Yeah? They came up everywhere and no one had a clue where they are, what they are doing, who is developing them, who is accountable for it. So we really need a strong governance for all these cloud workloads. And need to make sure that everything goes in the right direction with the right quality, with the right security in place, and functionality as needed. And lastly, really manage it. Yeah? The journey do not end with the migration, yeah, of the workload. It's really a question of supporting these workloads, managing it, have DevOps processes in place to support this new cloud environment. And as you already said, it's more complex because more players are on the table. So it's really important to manage it. And be not confused, this framework comes with proven method, documents and tools, and which are also considered by the T-Systems offering. And we have this proven joint and working together and have first best practices and real customer examples in place. I'm really looking forward to go the next clients together with you.
Very good tips, Wolfgang. Thank you.
Yeah, really good points. Thanks, Wolfgang. I would love to talk a bit more about the benefits of business transformation. So what would you say are the benefits of automating IT processes through the cloud?
Okay, good question.
Are there
Tim.
main benefits?
Let me try and give some data points. So, companies that are using the cloud show 59% more revenue growth, 44% higher profitability, and 117% more efficiency compared to other companies that do not use the cloud. Okay, just take the order of magnitude. These are big numbers. Companies achieve more than double the revenue growth rates through new technological solutions, and their effective scaling compared to those who invest in the wrong place or delay innovation decisions too long. Furthermore, complete or partial migration to hyperscaler environments can accelerate digitization efforts, streamlining your ecosystem and adding flexibility and scalability to operations. Our clients face significant changes in their clients' needs and market environment. Buyers of automobiles, if I take this example, expect their digital ecosystem of choice online and accessible, always, instantly, seamless, and everywhere. And this is an example of what we're experiencing with one of our big German automotive OEMs. Connected services are differentiating and an important criteria for their customers' buying decision. That results in significantly growing number of connected vehicles, and cloud migration and transformation help to keep pace with these changes. We help this particular client to transform from legacy application to microservice and migration to the cloud, cutting software into 200 microservices and lift the shift of microservices over 5 months worldwide. And this is work in progress, more to come, but this resulted, of course, in faster time to market, lower cost of development, increased availability and performance across platforms, and of course, higher perceived value for the OEM's clients in this big competition around the world with the new entrants like Tesla. So big impact on quality, brand promise, and customer loyalty. Any view on your side, Wolfgang, on these business benefits?
Hey, more or less, I would say I can only echo your benefits or the benefits you already mentioned. Let me add some nuances, but nothing totally new, I would say. I see multiple layers of benefits, and next to the classical IT benefits like better IT security, I see some additional layers like economic benefits. Yeah, think about to remove unwanted overcapacity. Yeah, with the cloud environments, we are able to be very agile, very flexible using our IT resources, much better than everyone can do it by its own. Second, for me, it's the discussion around CapEx and OpEx. It's really all about lower upfront investments, yeah, no write-offs, better cost insight, decision making, yeah, within the IT organization. It's a real driver for me. But now, again, my favorite, business transformation. Yeah, really getting out of it the process efficiency, yeah, the improved productivity for the businesses, the increased business flexibility, but also leading into competitive advantages. You mentioned things like a connected car scenario or predictive maintenance. So really additional or totally new go-to-markets and business processes, businesses portfolios. This is what I'm looking for. And lastly, and this is maybe also a good idea of benefits these days, think about our green footprint because of more efficient use of resources. Summarizing that all, for me and for us at Microsoft, the cloud journey really leads to more resilience for our companies, both from financial as well as from business aspects.
Massive benefits, Wolfgang.
Yeah, one super important question, François. What's in it for the clients?
Yeah, so listen, what I think I want to conclude on this discussion, Wolfgang, referring to our clients, is maybe about this partnership and how our partnership will benefit to our clients. And coming back to the famous sneakers that give us a lot of inspiration, I think our partnership is unique with Microsoft. Of course, we've been working together for years, side by side, in different client opportunities. But with this formal partnership that we announced last year, we decided to make this big. We decided to make it across Deutsche Telekom, across Microsoft, for the benefit of our clients. And we put a number of things together so that we could build, learn, and leverage all of our experience to our clients together. And if I look at some of the things, if I break them down, of course, again, combining the cloud and artificial intelligence capabilities of Microsoft with Deutsche Telekom's telco services, cloud migration framework of T-Systems. We enable to increase productivity, build more agile and resilient operations, again, deliver new clouds offering faster. And how do we do this? We deliver flexible and hybrid solutions. We combine our experts' knowledge, and we are ramping up at warp speed. We have now more than 500 certified Microsoft employees. I know it's never enough for you, Wolfgang. We're working on more. We're training.
And we will help you.
Thank you. More than 10,000 transition and transformation specialists, several hundreds of trained solution experts worldwide for delivery, support, operation of Microsoft technologies. And I think one of the benefits that we bring, T-Systems, Deutsche Telekom, is that we can cover the whole IT stack, from infrastructure, applications, networks, a holistic view, and we combine this with Microsoft's market-leading software and cloud services in flexible ways. We have distinct competencies and experiences in multiple workload service areas. SAP, mainframe, as we mentioned, but also other mission-critical applications that we are either running or that we are very familiar with. And we offer integrated solutions in combination with Microsoft's broad ecosystem across Azure, 365, Dynamics. And we both have a footprint into most of the big companies, Microsoft and Deutsche Telekom. And we're bundling that customer knowledge so that we can offer the best to our clients. We are building offerings such as provisioning Microsoft solution and services, and we're sharpening our joint engagements for the best of customer experience. We're identifying together new areas to innovate, and we will bring that to our clients as we experience the different journeys. And of course, we have this example of the SAP and legacy mainframe migration that we're structurally working on across all our client landscapes. And so this cooperation, Wolfgang, will only become bigger and bigger for our clients to bring the best of both worlds. So that was, I think, the data points that I want to bring forward on how this partnership makes us really better than going one by one to clients, bringing the best of both worlds. Of course, this is a cooperative world, but we are determined to bring the best together to our clients, Wolfgang.
Absolutely. And hey, 1 + 1 is equal 3, right? Hey,
and you need that for the Rubik's Cube, huh?
Hey, given the necessary transformation projects, yeah, we talked about, and the migration efforts we have, and the ideas to innovate the business processes of our clients and migrate to app innovation, all these things. really great, very new, innovative products. And coming back to the discussed cloud adoption framework with these pieces of govern, manage, and support the cloud environments. I'm totally convinced, Microsoft is totally convinced that the systems with your hosting experience, the industry knowledge you have, the footprint, as you mentioned, within our German clients or on the worldwide level in EMEA and worldwide, on top of what we can deliver and support you with on our Azure cloud and AI capabilities, we are really an ideal partner to achieve extraordinary results for our customers. And I'm really, really looking forward to make this sneakers real, yeah, and help our clients and stay strong together and make them successful, because customer success is equal to systems and Microsoft success, because at the end of the day, it counts that our customers are successful with our cloud workloads and our cloud platform together.
Well, listen, Wolfgang, thank you so much for joining us today. It was really exciting to talk about the cloud journey and the benefits for our clients and what we together can bring in a partnership. And you know, talking to our clients, we'll also get these sneakers to you. So thanks again.
Thank you very much, Wolfgang. See you.
Thank you so much.
See you, Wolfgang. Thanks.
Have a great event.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, François, thank you very much. Captivating talk today. I really loved it. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to have you with us today. And I hope to see you tomorrow as well.
Thank you, Tim. I think I'll be there tomorrow at the beginning. So looking forward to it.